Greetings, salutations, and hello, scrappers, scrapettes, planet lovers everywhere. This is a very large computer. It's a gaming computer. The outside of it says Cooling Master, but I know for a fact that it is not a Cooling Master computer. Cooler Master makes fans, cards, and cases. People who do gaming computers a lot of times will build their own. And so the case says Cooling Master, or Cooler Master. So it's a Cooler Master case with God only knows what's inside. Let's find out. This thing is disgusting, by the way. One problem with computer scrapping. Sometimes it is disgusting beyond belief. Okay, well, we took out the hard drives, and that's good, I would too. And there's nothing here. I find this so often where you've got this ginormous case and hardly anything inside. I don't resell these unless I actually know that they work. The problem with a lot of these gaming computers is they run so hot and at such high speed that the boards burn. It looks interesting, so let's find out what we got, huh? Gotta unscrew this. It has been a day, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. I'm actually running out of things to scrap. I can't believe I got all the stuff done from that trailer. It was amazing. I'm going to use a little caution here, taking this out. I really wish I had a way to test these. I really do. It's too bad I don't. Interesting card. It's filthy, dirty, it's disgusting. But I don't know if it works or not. I have no way to know. It looks like it could. But again, I just have no way to test this. So I'll wind up taking it apart. There'll be a big aluminum heat sink, and I'll get a gold-fingered card out of it. I really wish I could test these. I really do. That is a shame. But, you know, if somebody tossed the computer, there's a reason they did so. There's an enormous fan in here. It's about this big. It's huge. Over here. Okay. Shielded RAM. Nice that they left that for us. Corsair. I know that's a very good brand of RAM. 4 good sticks in here. And I got to the scrapyard today. I was able to get rid of all that cast aluminum from those Ciscos that we've been working on together. And I got $50 for all the cast aluminum. That was really great. I was happy about that. Okay, these are going to be persnickety. It's a little bit later at night and I don't have all the nice bright sunlight I have in the morning. No. We'll hang on that for a minute. So it's interesting. This will have a lot of different things on it, depending on what the gamer wanted. There's 1, 2, 3. There's probably 6 expansion bays here. This is a Corsair power supply. And again, I have no way to test these. I don't know why the computer was disposed of. As I said, a lot of times it's just because the board has gotten a burn spot on it. most of the gaming boards I see are by a company called Asus, A-S-U-S, and this is no exception. But they're plastic, and they just burn. They can't take the heat. And but people who really are into building gaming computers, they just buy another component and upgrade it. Says Intel on the fan. I'll be interested to see what kind of CPU is under there. Well, it's got a bent arm. This could be an iCore. That would be nice. I hope you're able to see this, and I also hope I don't get a phone call and lose the video like I don't have anything to replace this to. It is an iCore, ladies and gentlemen, iCore i5 10600K. So this, notice I'm holding it at the edges. This I will send to BoardSort for their test and buy program. So when I put that down, I'll actually put it upside down. Oh, that was nice. I don't know the prices right off the top of my head. They have it on their website. They'll buy certain computers. Got a nice heat sink. This feels kind of plasticky though. It's not. Told your music teacher. So nice thing of copper in there. I should be able to knock that out with a hammer. Copper, they think, is going to hit $5 a pound this week. I've got all those heat sinks and all those things downstairs. So that had a fan on top of it as well. It's interesting though because it came off really easily, and I wonder if that's what damaged the computer. Hard to say. You know, although this is an i5, so somebody who's running a modern day system probably want either an i9 or an Athlon. No, I should take that back. I can't remember what AMD's current chip is. It could be Ryzen, but that could have changed too already. Oh, all right. Look at all this room in this case for an itty bitty board. A lot of nice aluminum on this board though, so that's nice. The board itself is crap. They pay a lot less for these kind of boards too. Basically because they're all, you know, a lot of plastic. That sounds like my batteries on its way out. Huh? I hope I can get this apart for you tonight. It's been a day. I did get the, as I did say, I did get all those shells from the Cisco Aeronets. So we did really well. We got $50 worth of cast aluminum because I cleaned it all. The brass I'm saving. Got a treasure chest. And then I got, I think it was 25 pounds of telecom boards, which I'll weigh up and send out to BoardSort. Low grade telecom, I put them as. Had a lot of telecom equipment this past 2 weeks, as you know, because you've been watching my videos, I hope. That was all from that tractor trailer storage bin thing. Shipping container. Not a tractor, it was a shipping container. It's been repurposed into a storage bin. There's a lot of stuff I didn't take. He had a lot of metal in there, a lot of server racks. And, you know, with light iron just paying squat right now, I didn't want to put the wear and tear on the truck. Just wasn't worth it. It's not even the thing, it's still holding at like $75 a gross ton. So it's, you know, it's not worth the gas. I feel bad for him, but I think if he puts free metal removal, somebody will come and take that. Somebody who has a big enough truck and maybe lives closer. I mean, up where he is was a 45-minute drive. It was worth it. I got a lot of servers. I got a lot of computers. You know, we got a lot of really quality stuff out of that storage locker. And it was nice. It gave me some really good content for both YouTube and TikTok. Yes, my family has convinced me to become a TikToker. It's amazing. It's a completely different market. TikTok seems to attract short, funny videos with a lot of younger people, whereas YouTube seems to attract a lot of people in my generation, certainly, and more method, more instruction. It's interesting, but it's actually going pretty well, and you know, same thing with YouTube. I've got to get some subscribers, and I can do even more with the channel. I want to get a GoPro. In a lot of places, they don't want you filming, so you can't just walk in and start filming. You have to ask, you have to get permission. And a lot of places aren't willing to do that, especially the scrapyards. And I can really understand why, even though they all try to operate within the law, and they do. But, you know, people come in and do things they shouldn't do, and then the yard gets in trouble if somebody from OSHA or something sees it on video. Yeah, then the yard's got a problem. So, they don't really push that too much. I've got one screw in the corner here that is kind of stripped. Come on. I'm not remiss to breaking a Asus board. I've seen these boards in red, blue, I think I've seen brown. This one looks like it's black. It's actually a pretty cool looking board. But, as I said, it was running a Windows i5, so... Damn it. Sorry. That's better. Now I can see. I do a lot of my scrapping in the morning because it's just so much more sunny on this side of the house. Right now it's night and it's really, really dark. Now I can see. It's a nice 4 shielded ram sticks. People have asked me why do these not sell for more? Well, to somebody who's buying these things for scrap and gold recovery, be it Board Sword or some other refiner, they don't want the metal, they want the gold. And so even though these are more expensive looking ram, it's about the weight and the amount of gold. Underneath this shield is a regular ram stick, but this shield adds weight. So what they do is they bring the price down because they don't want to have to, you know, they don't want to pay the same price for clean RAM as they do for shielded. A lot of the gaming computers and a lot of the servers will have shielded RAM. You can get the covers off. There's all kinds of videos on how to do it. And I think I figured it out. It comes out to being about the same. And you know, matter of choice, how much time and space you have. But I got rid of so much stuff today. I got 2 big barrels of wire. That was just to the scrapyard. I've got 2 boxes ready to go to board sort. I may show you those tomorrow if I'm able to. A lot of school orders for tomorrow to pick up. Gotta go pick up a cello. I've got to go pick up a violin and a viola. And then I have a clarinet repair on the bench downstairs. So I run a music school and a band instrument rental service. I do that in the afternoons. Very nice piece of aluminum. That's clean. I had the extruded aluminum discussion today at the yard again. And, you know, it's a nickel more. They put all those things that I was telling you they were going to put in the little sheet. They did. They call it milled. And again, you know what? It is what it is. Yeah, it was not an unfair price. I understand it. I'm not going to argue with them about it because I'm going to lose. So, yeah. Don't pick an argument. Pick when you're going to win. Now, when you're trying to work something off the board like this, be careful about forcing it because you don't want to pull the chips. There might be a screw on the bottom or something. They don't see anything. Anyway, that's the board. Kind of a crappy board for such a fancy computer. There's probably some kind of chip under here and probably something under here. I don't know if I can get those off or not. So this is good. There's 1 chip over here. You know, not a lot, guys. So this is going to go as a small metal socket colored motherboard. Alright. I think for all the fancy schmancy stuff that was on there, you know, it would be a better board. But this is what I find with gaming boards, they're crap. I'm not saying the brand is crap, I'm not knocking the brand, but I just don't think they're designed to do what they're asked to do. There's a big fan here, I'm not going to bother with it. I'm not going to bother with this. I'll get the rest of this wire out and the power supply. So we did well. We got we got some shielded RAM. We got an iCore 5, which I'm happy about. I'll show you the power supply. And again, I don't know what the status of this is. iCore 5's got to be 5 or 6 years old, so you know. Unless I can test it, I can't sell it. Okay, so 4 screws in the back here. Right now I've got a tub of power supplies with wires and a tub without. Just depends when I get to the yard. There's 2 yards I use. One is local, he's in Derby. And you know, I bring my light iron and I'm unscrewing the power supply board. This thing is honking huge. It takes up my whole table. I actually had to put an extra leaf in to the kitchen table to get this thing up onto it. I guess I really don't understand why they wouldn't just replace the components instead of throwing away this case. It makes no sense to me whatsoever, but what do I know? I know Intel makes, not Intel, Dell makes a gaming computer board. The software's called Alienware. Those are supposed to be very good. So this is a unit by Corsair. And again, I don't know if it runs or not, and I'm not going to try and find out. I don't want to burn my house down. You can't see this because it's upside down, and I'm sorry. Peripheral boards, SATA connectors. It has all the directions, peripheral and SATA. It's a very interesting power supply. wish I had somebody who could test this stuff for me. You know, it's really no different than what happened with the servers that we did together. All those servers we did. Nobody wants it, guys. It's just old technology, you know. Go buy the newest and the greatest and the latest, especially if you're a serious gamer. You know. And that's fine. I'll take your scraps. I guess it will go as a power supply without wires. I'd love to open it up and see what's inside. Looks like it's got a pretty good size fan. Yeah, it's probably just a really nice power board. Again, I'm not gonna bother. Okay, my darlings. I'll clean this up. I'll get the rest of this wire out. Excuse me. Oops. Excuse me. Again, that's the card. I'm going to say the same thing here. I'm probably going to take this card apart. There is a computer store right near my studio. Maybe I'll let him test these and see if they're worth selling. Maybe he'd buy them. I don't know. Otherwise, they get cleaned up and sold as gold figures. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, have a lovely evening. I'm about to start sneezing because this computer was so dusty. Yeah, it's a honking. Look at that gold. Yep, definitely clip those. You know, it's a big thick wire, but it's all spaghetti wire. It's all low grade wire. More low grade wire. Right. Well, thank you for your time as always. I wish you a wonderful evening. I will see you tomorrow with another video. I'm sorry if the visibility was not as good on this, and I do apologize for that. It's just, it's such a big machine, and I'm still really in kind of tight quarters with the repair stuff. All right. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. God bless.